We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop with outstanding.
Hey, that rain, boy.
17-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Touchdown, Giants! Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Second down, Howell back to pass. Going deep here for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2nd and 11. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here at 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Howell. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down. They go play action with Howell. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10, Howell. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was looking for Brian Robinson out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? As this complete to Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Here's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Robinson. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Howell on the QB sneak, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Sam Howell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Darius Slayton from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Darius Slayton. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Commanders 6.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Second down, Howell now. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Option left. Howell's going to run with it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Washington going to send out their punter. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 16. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Let's go. Sharp, 17, yellow, line. Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Giants. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Throwing here, Howell. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Howell now to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. And Howell will throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Robert Saleh wanted to take chances. His guys will go for two here. Howell throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Drill 52. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Powell. This is caught. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Powell from the gun. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Powell. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Howell running right on the option and holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Powell out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
In motion goes the tight end. Powell, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
5, 97, 6, Mega. Steal, black.
Second and 6. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready. 43 rails. Set, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
So no gain on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and a yard. Now Howell.
Giants get there.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for Washington. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. How did he stay on his feet? Touchdown, Washington. George Kittle, 50 yards.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Ready.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Cycle. Jet.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. end zone as they will indeed claim a win.
Damn, you go for 2 every time. Oh, I know that. That's fine. I can't do that. I'll be afraid I'm going to fuck up.
Kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Giants.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another play. Back now at FedEx Field. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run red.
Touchdown, Giants! Puka Nacua from a yard out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's Howell.
at the 21-yard line.
Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Check right. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He got 29 yards that time. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Puka Nacua.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Faking the handoff, Howell. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Throwing here, Howell. Quick slant here to Woods.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Howell down to throw it.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And Howell will throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Giants.
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. It's Howell with another throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Bruh, do you see that shit?
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Slayton going to take it from the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
That is intercepted.
Damn, I threw that bitch too early. That's on me.
To the 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Parker. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Howell. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of 37 yards. And the Giants first down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Let's go.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
52. Red cycle.
They'll set up a throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Okay.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Green Jack. Hustle, hustle.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Powell to throw.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Powell from the gun. The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Well, this